Praying makes me happy. Remembering makes me happy. Obeying makes me happy. You give me hope. Praying makes me happy. Remembering makes me happy. Obeying makes me happy. You give me hope. Put a hope in my heart, I can't stop clapping. Put a hope in my heart, I can't stop dancing. Put a hope in my heart, I can't stop singing. La 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 la. Put a hope in my heart, I can't stop shouting. God, you are good. God, you are good. God, you are good.
Jesus changes lives forever. If he calls, I won't say never. I'll say now. Use me, Lord, somehow. He's at work every minute. His great plan, I am in it. I'll say now. Use me, Lord, somehow. With all my heart, this is what I say. I wanna get up and make a difference. Get up and make a change. With all my heart, this is what I say. I wanna get up with all my might. Get up and give you all my life. I want to make that difference today. Jesus changes lives forever. If he calls, I won't say never. I'll say now. Use me, Lord, somehow. He's at work every minute. His great plan, I am in it. I'll say now. Use me, Lord, somehow. With all my heart, this is what I say. I wanna get up and make a difference. Get up and make a change. With all my heart, this is what I say. I wanna get up with all my might. Get up and give you all my life. I want to make that difference. With all my heart, this is what I say. I wanna get up and make a difference. Get up and make a change. With all my heart, this is what I say. I wanna get up with all my might. Get up and give you all my life. I want to make that difference today.
Hello, everyone.
Hey Ari, how are you doing?
I'm super fine. How about you?
Well, I'm doing just dandy. And are you ready to learn more about God?
I sure am. And you know what? I thought over and over again this week about how awesome he is, and I thanked him for every night for when I said my prayers.
That's wonderful. And did it change anything for you?
It sure did. I think I feel safer.
Huh, safer?
Yep, it's like I'm learning that God is just so big and powerful and smart and awesome. And the best part is, he loves me, and that makes me feel safer.
I get that. We do have the most powerful being of the universe on our side.
That's it, and it's so cool. I can't wait to learn more.
Me too. Let's do it.
One night, while King Belshazzar still ruled over Babylon, before the time when King Darius took over, Daniel had a dream. He was lying in bed and visions passed through his mind. The dream was about 4 large animals that were raised up out of the Mediterranean Sea, and the 4th was the most terrifying beast. God was in the dream also, seated among thrones with millions of angels serving him. And there was a court, and books were opened. And then one, who looked like the Son of Man, came out of the clouds of heaven and approached God. He was given authority, glory, and a kingdom. People of all nations, no matter what language they spoke, worshipped him. His authority was going to last forever. It would not pass away, and his kingdom would never be destroyed. Daniel's spirit was troubled by the dream, and his mind was upset, so he asked an angel what the dream meant. And the angel told him that the 4 large animals stood for 4 kings. These kings would appear on earth, but the holy people of the Most High God would receive the kingdom. They would possess it forever, and it would belong to them forever and ever. Then Daniel asked about the 4th and most terrifying animal. The angel said the 4th animal stands for a 4th kingdom. It will appear on earth. It'll be different from the other kingdoms. It'll eat up the whole earth. It'll stomp on it and crush it. The 10 horns on the animal stand for 10 kings. They will come from the 4th kingdom. After them, another king will appear. He will be different from the earlier ones. He will bring 3 kings under his control, and he'll speak against the Most High God. He'll treat God's holy people badly, and he will try to change the times and laws that were given by God. God's holy people will be placed under his power for 3.5 years, but the court will be seated, and the power of the king will be taken away from him. It will be completely destroyed forever. Then the authority, power, and greatness of all the kingdoms on earth will be taken from them, and all they had will be given to the holy people of the Most High God. His kingdom will last forever. Every ruler will worship and obey him. Then Daniel explained that was all that he saw, that his thoughts remained deeply troubled, that his face turned pale, and that he kept those things to himself.
I'm confused. Did Daniel's dream scare him? I mean, the story said that he was upset, his mind was troubled, but Daniel's been like the bravest dude ever. So why would he be upset?
Well, he didn't understand the dream, remember? And he asked the angel to help him understand.
Okay, that's right. But even at the end, it said his thoughts remained deeply troubled and his face turned pale. Does that mean he was scared?
Well, the Bible definitely says that his dream bothered him greatly.
So if it bothered Daniel, should it also bother me? I really don't get what the dream meant either.
Well, here's what you need to know. Some of the smartest people alive today, they don't know what Daniel's dream was all about either. They don't know if the kings and kingdoms in the dream were parts of history that have already happened, or if they're kings and kingdoms to come. But what we do know is who wins at the end.
God, right?
Yes, God wins at the end.
It's like a good book that has a few scary chapters about big, gnarly animals or kings and kingdoms, but then when you get to the end, the good guys make all the bad guys go away and save that day.
That's exactly what it's like. But there's so much more for us to remember.
Like what?
All the things we've been learning about God, that he is awesome and powerful, all-knowing and ever-present, that he helps us understand things when we remember to ask, and he wants us to do the right thing and be brave. He'll walk us through any situation that we happen to be needing him in.
Like when he protected Daniel in the lion's den and his friends in the fiery furnace?
Yes, like that. And when we remember how amazingly powerful our God is, we also remember that he is the mightiest there is, and he is always in charge.
Whew, that is so good to know. I don't need to worry because God is always in charge.
Yep, and he wins in the end.
Question number 1. Daniel had a dream that bothered him. Is this true? Thumbs up. Or not true? Thumbs down. You should have your thumbs up. Daniel dreamt about 4 large animals that were kings and kingdoms that ruled on the earth. Question number 2. The angel told Daniel when the kingdoms would happen on the earth. Is this true? Thumbs up. Or not true? Thumbs down. This is a thumbs down. Even the smartest people aren't sure if the events of Daniel's dream already happened or if they are still going to happen in the future. Question number 3. We should all be afraid that someday a bad king will rule over us. Is this true or not true? Show me your thumbs. This is not true. Thumbs down. We should not be afraid because our God is mightier than any king. Our God is always in charge. Question number 4. We know who wins in the end. Is this true or not true? Show me your thumbs. That's definitely a thumbs up. We know that the Most High God will rule in the end and his kingdom will last forever. Thanks for playing, everyone. You did great!